To the Royal Norfolk Show, day one. Thank you for choosing Nick Conrad at breakfast. Visitors are starting to come through the gates now for day one of this year's show. We're now at the Women's Institute stand, and it's a big year for Norfolk's WI, which is celebrating its 100th anniversary. Joining me is Margaret Collingwood, who's a big friend of the show, and Mary Dorrell, also a big friend of the show. Margaret is the chair of the Norfolk Federation of Women's Institutes, and Mary is also from the WI. Good morning to both of you. Margaret, let's start with you. What have you got here today?
Well, we've got everything that we usually have. I mean, we've been coming here for 100 years, so we're getting quite good at this now. We've got our usual competitions, and this year it's hats and a party in the box because it's our 100th centenary year, and we feel that we want to have a party.
Oh, why not? And WI are very good at having a party. So these are hats that have been decorated by members.
Yes, indeed.
And they are spectacular, so I guess there's a competition later.
Yes, it's a public vote, which is lovely. So we don't have any judges. The public come in, they fill in a form, and then they can tell us which one they think is best.
I love it. So this is really the X factor for hats, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes.
Which one am I going to go for? I think I'm going to... I know which one I'm going to go for. Do you want me to say or not?
You've got to fill in a form. Okay. Just sign us a chitty.
Anthony, can you prepare a chitty? And Anthony, I'm going to give you the finger. I'm going for number... Okay. Right, so now take me around the tent. What do you want to show me?
Okay, well, we were talking about drastic on plastic, weren't we? And this is where we're talking to the public about our drastic on plastic campaign. And we are also... Have you got a bit of spare fabric at home, Nick, that you have no use for? Because we're making them into bags, and we're going to give those to the food bank, so that when they're filling up bags of food for people, it's not a plastic bag.
But you know what? I've got a lovely piece of fabric. Do you know, the only other day I looked at... Yeah, you can cut up my gilet. The other day I looked at it and I thought, what would I do with that? I don't want to throw it away because I got it from Jaipur. It's the inside of one of my suit linings. Fabulous. It is stunning. It's beautiful. And it would make the most lovely bag, yes. So I will donate it to you. It will be a bag for life. In terms of these kinds of campaigns, yes. The WI have got a really brilliant history of pushing social messages.
Absolutely, since a year after we were founded nationally, 2018. So over 100 years of campaigning on you name a topic, and we've campaigned on it. A couple have started in Norfolk that we're really proud of. No smoking in public places. That started out in Helsden in 1964.
I never knew that. I never knew that. Another reason to love the WI. Right, where are we going to next, Margaret?
Well, come and have a look at our parties in a box. Yeah. These are also done by, they're collaborative by the WI. So a WI will pick a theme, and then everybody will do something small to go in it, and that has worked out beautifully. We've got teddy bears picnics, we've got a naked barbecue, which I think is a bit dangerous if you ask me.
Which WI did that?
I can't tell you because they're anonymous. Yes,
really?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the WI that I'd like to join. I love it. Just at home we should take some photos of these because they really are brilliant in terms of the creativity. So these are boxes with scenes in them. It looks a bit like a theatre set, but the naked barbecue is really cleverly put together with a gentleman who is frying, which does actually look like sausages and burgers on there, without a stitch on, in the comfort of his home, and a lady who's equally undressed in the corner. Trust the WI. Where to next, Mary?
Oh, what did you say? Your spiritual home. Let's go see the cakes.
Yeah, let's go and see the cakes. Let's go and see the cakes. Indeed, my spiritual home. By the way, I think I've said so many times, I love the WI. I think the WI is such a force for good in terms of charitable work, bringing people together, tackling social isolation, the movement over the years, progression of issues around equality between the two sexes. It also does some brilliant work with charities with men as well. The only one problem I have with the WI, and I know what you're going to say, you should allow me to join.
Well, you've got to live as a woman. If you live as a woman, you can come and join us.
Now you're pushing your luck. Right, let's have a look at the cakes here. We've got an array of cakes and some rather interesting, very nice cups and saucers.
I said we've been doing tea and cake at the show for 100 years, and we've got our best china out this year, and we must have had it for a better part of 100 years, I think. Yeah. So if you want your tea out of a bone china teacup, and saucer, Margaret says, this is the place to come.
Fab. There's a lot of people I think who like that. They really still enjoy drinking out of a proper cup and saucer. We have, let's go down the list of what we've got here.
All homemade cakes. So we have got lemon drizzle, we have got
Obviously Victoria Sponge.
coffee and pecan, apricot sultana, chocolate cake. This is one of the Swallowtail WIs. Are you all Swallowtail WIs? Yes.
When you say Swallowtail WIs, is it what Swallowtail WIs are? Explain to me that it's not a part of Norfolk.
There are a WI that we started in 2015, and they are based sort of Catton Way, old Catton Way, but they have chosen the name Swallowtail because of the butterfly being a Norfolk butterfly.
Beautiful, but very rare butterfly as well. May I just ask a couple of questions? The interesting thing here, this is what's wonderful, is that the WI is attracting younger members now. It was seen at one stage to be a club that you would join at a certain time in life, but many women are bucking the trend, and you appear to be bucking the trend yourself.
Well, that's ever so kind of you. Yeah, I am bucking the trend. I joined the WI when I lived in London, and then I'm now the president of the Swallowtails. We do have quite a young membership, but what's lovely is we have a membership of all different kind of ages, so there are a lot of younger people there, and we love the idea of sharing skills, doing feminist sort of policies and causes, and just having great fun together and making lovely friends.
It really is a social movement for progression, isn't it? Which is why I have so much time for the WI. In this Victoria Sponge, final thing before we've got to dash, the Victoria Sponge, traditional Victoria Sponge, I'm hoping it's got proper buttercream.
Absolutely. But you'll have to ask the ladies that put it together.
Yes. Ladies, has this got proper buttercream?
Yes, it has proper.
Yes, and then they're nodding. Well, then it passes my test. It passed. Thank you so much for welcoming to the tent, as ever. Lovely to see all of you. I wish you all the best for the rest of the day.
Please tell everybody that they are more than welcome to pop in, have a cup of tea, piece of cake, sandwich, and have a look at all the things we've got on display.
And I can guarantee you always get a warm welcome here. Thank you both ever so much. See you soon. Okay.